You think you know me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, weighing 326 pounds, Kane! There's the reversal, Cole. And there's the counter, Cole.
Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. I really think he could be a serious contender for a WWE title.
You gotta be kidding me, Cole. I mean, yeah, Rey Mysterio is extremely fun to watch and all, but how is a guy his size gonna win a WWE title? Get real.
Come on, Taz. You of all people should know that size isn't everything. You're a former ECW champion, aren't you?
You damn skippy hippie, I sure am, but you know what? It's not about me, it's about Rey Mysterio, and between Rey and myself, we're two different types of talents. By the way, Cole, just because I'm not 7 feet tall, don't mean I can't kick your ass. Trust me. Rock says.
Great reversal. Shane McMahon might not be a full-time.
Tough luck. Guess he'll live to fight another day. Edge is so quick and so deadly. You can't take your eyes off him for 1 second.
And that's double. That's one less superstar to deal with. If I had to pick only one reason why I'm not on Raw, it would have to be Kane. Just being this close to this monster is terrifying. I couldn't imagine having to do it every week.
Hey, Cole.
He just didn't have enough left to hang on. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
He dodged that bullet. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Kaz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. And there's the reversal. He anticipated that move perfectly. He's out of the match and on his way to the market.
Nice quick counter. Hit the showers. You're having a match.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
He's not in training. He could be cruiserweight champ in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit. That might not... Oh, he just got eliminated. Can you believe that?
A textbook reverse. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they...
Come on, Ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Watch it. He reversed it. Man, his opponent looked like a pump with that camera. You can feel the electricity in the air when Shane only likes fighting nerves. And it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting. He saw that one coming. What a counter that was.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. I gotta tell you, my eyes are glued to
He just eliminated him with authority.
Well, that narrowed things down a little bit. You just don't see action like this every day.
You sure don't, Taz. And they've got the message in the house.
That front seven, he couldn't be any closer to Smash without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy to stay right where I am.
Wow, great reversal.
Nice reversal. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because he's going to finish you doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking.
We've been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
He slipped out of that one. You don't look too thrilled about it, but out is out. See it. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that surprised the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match, and this match is over for that superstar.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Oh, jeez. Someone's voice over the ropes and down to the floor to Grandma's house we go. Here's a move that'll have you sing a soprano afterward.
And that ring rope is even less forgiving. I don't know what's more uncomfortable, watching this or experiencing it.
I think maybe experiencing it. Come on, Cole, wake up. Man, this crowd really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent. He was one step ahead on that one. Well, give him an A for effort.
Yeah, and give him an F while you're at it, but no freaking way you're going to lift him. Yeah, check this out. It looks familiar.
It had better. The transmission is locked in, and it's taking its toll on his opponent. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
It's hard to say exactly what it is, Taz, but there's something about Dude Love that, oh my, he's taking his opponent for a very uncomfortable ride here.
Yeah, he's like one of those two cowboys in that movie that you like so much. What the heck was that called? I can't remember.
And that is just,
There we go. Out of the ring and out of the match.
and the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed. Look at
Oh, God. He tried to hang on, but not hard enough. He's out.
this is my God. Look at the power on display here.
Right there. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that Smackdown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, one mistake, there's a dude with guts. He's top rated. Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner, either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler, and you could be the king and queen on top.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a junkie like you all the time. I think that's, yes, it's an elimination.
Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole. Gee, what a strength to this guy.
I don't know how anyone can come back from a move like that one.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are...
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck has a quit in him, huh? You're looking at him right here.
And that's a potential.
Sayonara, Scout. See you next time.
There's so much we don't know about the vicious Samoan bulldozer. No, oh my. We've seen this move in many a match in the past.
Match? That's the kind of move that ends careers, Cole. And I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here.
He could be looking for a signature maneuver here.
Looking for it and hitting it. What a killer move. Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
These superstars give everything they got in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize... Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, Smackdown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than Smackdown. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know. Oh my, talk about your compromising positions.
Nothing will take the fight out of a superstar quicker than a move like this. Oh man, here we go with the old top rope between the legs trick.
And this, there he goes. Tossed out of the ring and out of this match. How much more abuse can a human being take? If this match doesn't end soon, I think we might have a serious injury on our hands. There he goes. This one's over for him.
This one's just turned to a fight.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole.
And there goes a superstar.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the play's been so far?
Well, I'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. We decided to show a gap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Excuse me for doing it. It's a flurry of close fist punches in that turnbuckle.
And I bet I know how many we're gonna see here, too. Oh, man, this ain't gonna be pretty. Those big shots in the turnbuckle.
Blow after blow after blow. When's it going to end? I don't know how much longer this can go, Taz. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes.
I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
Hey, what a ride! We took them all the way out of the match.
And there's an elimination. He's got his opponent by the throat.
He's got his opponent up, and what goes up must come down. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
A big show is a big dude, all right. But wow, now that one's not the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get killed.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how
these superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Man, what a match. Vince, if you're watching this, don't try to stuff it home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, this will not improve your odds of winning any.
You can say that again, Taz. This is a series of blows there in the corner of the ring. That turnbuckle is exactly where you don't want to wind up, and here's the reason why.
Yeah, there ain't much that you can do once your opponent gets in that position and starts unloading on you like that.
He's got the legs, and you know what's coming next.
I sure do. Sharpshooter, baby. Talk about your excellence of execution. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't going to see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you've got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me.
These superstars certainly aren't going easy on each other tonight. They sure are giving the fans their money's worth.
No doubt, Cole. These WWE superstars put their bodies on the line night after night.
And the fans sell out these arenas night after night, Taz. Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me. What makes Bam Bigelow such a dangerous opponent is the fact that he doesn't seem to give a damn about anyone or anything.
He doesn't, girl pants. I mean, look at the guy. He's got flames tattooed on his skull. That's what you call a commitment to living outside of society, if you know what I mean. You don't try to live outside of society, but like in a different world. There's a place for people like you.
I do indeed. Competing inside the squared circle is what Bigelow was born to do. What an incredible match we've seen so far.
It ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars can keep going for quite a while longer. Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one?
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, you know, that's not going to make it popular, but you got to do it. Uh-oh, someone's about to get dumped on their head.
What a pile driver. That may have knocked his opponent out cold. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. This has been a real rocket bust of a match so far.
It has indeed, but I think this crowd would like to see these superstars pick up the pace a little bit.
What are you talking about? This is some classic old-school wrestling here. Picking your spots and waiting for your opportunities.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they haven't, Cole. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything. As soon as you let the slightest doubt into your mind, you can forget about it.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And here it comes, the mandible claw. I can't believe he's going to stick his hand in his opponent's mouth.
Why not, Cole? You stick your foot in yours all the time. I gotta tell you, I didn't expect these guys to go off on each other the way they have tonight. This has been brutal, this match so far.
Well, Taz, it's not ballet, you know.
Oh, really, Cole? Gee, here I was wondering what happened to the pointy-toed shoes and the frilly little skirts. You know what? Maybe I should go check your closet.
How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me. You get in that ring and you find out you got reserves you never knew you had.
I can imagine. Nothing pushes you to the limit quite like a WWE match.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars...
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Bam Bam Bigelow has made a name for himself all over the world in just about every major sports entertainment organization there is.
Yeah, well, let me tell you from experience, because when I spent some time in ECW with Bam Bam, it wasn't hard to see why. He is flat out one of the toughest SOBs I've ever been in that ring with.
You can almost say that Bigelow was hardcore before there was such a thing as hardcore wrestling.
Almost? Almost nothing, jerk. What are you talking about? Bam Bam was born hardcore. Check it out. The dude's got a tattoo on his head.
These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me, whoa! Talk about giving your opponent a little taste of his own medicine.